All right, let's get started. Today is July 17, 2025. It's a Thursday, and we do have some news at 8:30 here. So let's put it right there in Forex Factory here. Um, so so here we have 8:30 a.m. We have core retail sales and unemployment claims. So um, this is some news here that we need to consider. I'm not intending to do any trading before that. So it's right now it's 8:08 a.m. And let's get started with the analysis I made in the morning for for the for the market. I'm gonna start with gold. Always start with gold first, and I do have this point and figure chart where I look at the levels. You see, it's right now it's in a low level on this of this channel right there. So we are here at resistance, and right now we are here at support. So news can change the bias, but I would say that there's a good possibility that this thing here fails this low right there and continues moving to the downside there. And I see that there is another block here that we could use as a target. We also have this line here, that pivot there, which is that pivot there as well. So we do have another area here of interest. And then finally, this one that I have marked in green to continue respect the channel we have seen in there. So that is the point and figure chart. So let's put some levels here. As I said, the 33.26, it's a good one, and 33.21. So this area is right now is acting as a support. If the price comes back down, like here, and it starts moving and wiggling here, then it could break there. Probably not in the point and figure chart because this one doesn't have that much wiggle. But if you look at the Renko chart, entry chart, then if we are below the 333.21.3 level, then we should be looking at this pivot low right there as a next target and also next support. Okay, so let's take this one out of the way. Okay, let's look at the let's look at the 4 hours chart or 240 minutes. So this one here, we are in a channel moving up. The first channel here, and I can put, I want to put this channel. So there was a channel moving down here in that area, and then it was broken, and then it formed this higher high right here. So this high and then a higher high right here. So this is kind of changing the direction of the trend, and then it came back down right there, and now moving up, and now it's coming back down. So this it reinforces the idea that this one can come to around that level to touch this lower part of the channel. So the way that I painted this channel, and I'm gonna do it again just for demonstration, is to take this either this peak or this peak here and connect it there, and then move it down there. Okay, so with that we do have a channel. Yeah, that looks about right. That looks about right. So connecting this one here, basically, that one there with this one here, that would give us there. So again, this is giving us the idea that probably at this point we're going to see a little bounce or a trend reversal. Okay, so anyways, there is a resistance, support right in this area, and what I'm gonna do is to take this area here, and I'm gonna paint this. See this doji right here, which is this long candle with wicks in both directions. I'm gonna take this one here and paint it around that one to indicate a little bit of support in this area, or to indicate the support in this area. And I'm gonna paint it is green support right here, and apply there. Okay, so to get the levels, let's mark them here. So right there, 3299.6, and right there, 3292. So around that area, that I would expect some reaction. Remember, if it comes here to this point here, we do have also a potential reaction there, but definitely the support level is marked a little bit below this one. So I'm gonna wait and see what is going to be the reaction. But I'm gonna look here in the lower time frames. This is 4 hours. So in the lower time frame, what I would look is a trend reversal breakout. Remember, the trend reversal breakout is lower highs and lower lows, a higher low, and then a move to the upside against that pivot, that last pivot low, or that last pivot high, and then we're looking at a change of tendency right there. So that is what I'm going to be looking at this point. Okay, let's look at the, let me put here, let's look at the 30 minutes chart, which is the anchor chart I'm using, and see how this one looks. Like that. And in this one here, we are already breaking that. I'll take this one off. So we are taking off this this channel, or bullish channel right here, coming back down, revisiting this area here, facing a little bit of support. I don't see that in 15 minutes this is going to move below. I think that is going to wait for the news, and then it's going to make the move. So what could happen here is that it may visit this area here, which is the other side of this descending trend line, and then move to the upside. Again, we do have some support here, indicated by this block right there, and that this would be a good area to start moving to the upside. But first, it could move to the downside. Again, we are above the support line here, or the support area, and it's risky to take any trades here, but also risky to take any trades before the news. Okay, so that one is there. Let's look at the Renko chart, entry chart. For the entry chart on gold, I use the size of 4. Okay, 2 minutes gold is going to open. Okay, so Renko chart right here. On the Renko chart, it's been a little bit choppy overnight. However, it's been moving to the downside. So we do have an area of compression right there, expansion, compression here, expansion, and after the expansion we've been in compression, and now it's trying to break to the downside here. Momentum is to the downside now, and making lower highs but also higher lows. So obviously in this area here indicates that it's entering in a compression area right there, and the zero line, or the fast line and the slow line are below the zero line right there. Okay, so that is gold. A little bit of a bearish tone there, but again, we are in compression, and probably everything is going to change at 8:30 with the 8:30 news. Okay, let's look at crude. Okay, crude here. We're going to do the same. Let's look at the point and figure chart, and in here I'm going to take this out. This is actually tricky just because the contract changed today, and now we are looking at September contracts. So anyways, we are right here at this area here. That is actually a very messy channel. It's in compression for sure. It make a move to the downside right here after a nice gap up right there, but made a move to the downside, and then has been in this channel for a while, and then it been trying to making attempts to go higher, but it's been blocked on these areas right here. So let's see what we have. Moving to the back. So see, it went here, did this, visit this pivot high right there, and then it made an attempt to go again, and came back down. So this green area is very important, right? That green line is very important. Came back down, and now it's making a, so after this big move to the downside, it's been mostly chopping, and then made an attempt to go to the upside and come back down, but it's still in the chop mode. I don't see that much movement right now in the chart for crude. Let's review the 240 minutes chart. And here it is. We are back in this channel area. From here, where you don't know, right? But there is a good possibility that I don't think that is going to keep moving sideways that much. Is creating energy here. Already visited this area here, and from here it needs to decide which way to go. Yeah, very. I mean, it's in a chop area. So there are some additional lines that I have painted here. This one here seems to be important because of these two pivot highs here. So if it comes here and visit the this price 63 $63, if it comes here and visit it, then there's gonna be a potential support in this area for the price to come back to this area again. So we'll see, but not really clear. Very difficult to trade crude right now. It's been in a compression for a while now. Let's see crude in the 30 minutes. See if we see anything here. So the tone of this one is bearish. You have a crossing here of the 50 below the 200. So it's moving down, making lower highs and lower lows, right? These are lower highs, a lower low, another lower low, and here it's looking for a new lower high to continue the move to the downside. So basically, you know, oh, one thing right here. This one is a change of contract, remember? So probably this is not a lower low. Let me delete that one because you have to translate, or I have to translate this one into around that area here. So it has not break that pivot high yet. It's probably around this area here, that last candle. So so I would say that that even yeah, you know, you need to be cautious and careful on trading this, because this is not a real actual gap down. See, there's a gap here in between that price, and this could be the change of contract in the overnight. So be careful with this. This is not a lower a pivot high, a pivot low, but it could be here that it's still consolidating. Okay, 30 minutes. This is the anchor chart, and let's look at the at crude. In the let's look at crude in the Renko. So what I was saying before, is very difficult to trade this one. You see that there's a good consolidation here in this channel, moving up, down, make the overnight or the yesterday low was right here and started to move up. But look at all of this compression here. It's pretty nasty. And then you have a break to the upside. And this happened in the afternoon. So morning trade, it's been pretty tough, I would say. There today in the overnight, we do have also some forgetting all of this area, right? If we pay attention only in this, we have compression right here, an expansion to the downside, double bottom, triple bottom there, potential trend reversal breakout, but then moved there, and then finally it broke to the upside, and now we are in the upper side of this channel. It has not been cleared yet, so I would be cautious and see what happens with the news, and also with the 9 a.m. opening for here. But I don't see any trade, clean trade for me in this area yet. I'm making these circles here to just for better clarification on where the price could go. So we have that there, that there. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that with this. So yeah, I'm gonna let it go. Probably this is going to correct in between today in the afternoon or tomorrow. So okay, let's do some analysis in where is it? I'm looking for NQ point and figure to see the levels here. Now in here we are at this pivot there, so you have a peak there, and then price comes down. This seems to be the channel. There's an attempt to go to the upside, a lot of congestion in this area, and then comes back down. So if we're looking at the levels, I would say that we can paint there, and an area here, right there, a potential area of rejection. Right now we are at this point looking at these levels here, a little bit lower, I would say. Yeah, right there. So we are above the this line, which is that pivot here and that pivot there. Prices are 23.90 in this one, and this one is 23.10. So unless so right now it's in compression right here. If it moves to the upside, then it may continue bouncing and going to the upside, looking for this new high right there. If it doesn't, then the next area would be this one, which is it's this one must be right there. So I'm looking at that pivot there, that pivot there, and that pivot there. So the next area would be probably around this area here. Right now it's in between those values there. Okay. So point and figure. Let's look at the 4 hours chart. Okay, here we are. Lots of lines here, maybe polluted by the lower time frames. But I'm gonna leave them here. But anyways, let's look at what's going on. So in this area here, we have this double top there. Price is actually moving to the upside, so still the sentiment is more bullish, and the structure here is indicating that there could be moving down, making a nice bounce off of these areas here, but it's still in compression. So this is an area of bounce. There was a real nice bounce right there off of that block area there, and then well, we need to see the 8:31. I missed the news. Okay, but let's see what happened in gold. I'm gonna make a pause on this one. I'm gonna put the 30 minutes here. Coming back down. I'm gonna stop talking and start looking at what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I guess that we are at a level of support now. It's making a double bottom right here. Let's wait. Have the music too loud? No, that's fine. Okay. So trying to make a new high here after this move to the downside. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, there's a potential trend reversal breakout here with a similar lows here. Not that clean, because this one is a similar low, but it's not a higher low. I'm gonna wait here a little bit. See what this candle is going to do. Yeah, and it's clean. It's moving to the downside now. So I didn't do anything there. And then you have here we do have another pivot high, and pivot high that are valid. So it's forming a good. I'm gonna paint that level over there to see if it has any reaction. Not there yet. I would so you see that that stack EM right there on the 30 minutes. That means okay. Hold on. Should I take it or not? No. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's in the cloud, and there was I was hesitating because there is actually a right here. This is see this other chart. Okay, it seems that it's breaking up, so I'm gonna take the risk here. It's going up if it bites me and comes back. It's gonna be a legal entry. So let's see what it does. If it comes back and I'm gonna tie the stop a little bit here. So if this candle finally closes below, then I would be out. Just because I would say that the break didn't work. So this is my break here. If it comes back and closes below it, which it seems that it's going to do, then I'm gonna be out. So very small loss. And then if it gives me another entry here, I'm gonna take it. Very tight stop I do have here. Only $170, and it seems that it's going to stop me out. It has not yet. Come on. Go up. See, that is the line there for the break. And it's coming back down. This is yeah, I was stopped there. So, okay, let's see what is there going to be the reaction here. Yeah, it's continue coming back down. It's actually in a channel. Going back to the channel right there. Let's see if it gives another entry right there. I'm gonna take this line down or out. Keeps moving down. And this was a risky trade, right? Because I was in the, what was it, 33.21. Yeah, it was probably not in the same. This one goes there. I'm going to move it here. It seems that we're in expansion now to the downside. Okay, one trade, one loser so far. So yeah, it seems that it's consolidating here. It's actually not really after this move to the downside here. It really is consolidating. Nothing there. Okay, so let's continue with the 30 minutes on the in Q, and in Q seems that it's also in this long channel now. in the upper side. So it could move and face these areas here, and could start moving back down from this area there. So I do have also a diagonal here that I was painting, looking at this break yesterday. Came back down, touched the moving averages, and then moved up again um, in the overnight. Right now, it's trying to move to the upside. So we do have here a higher high with respect to this one, higher high, and then higher low right there. If this one makes a higher high, again there we can face this all times high right here, and then looking for a rejection, and then potential move to the upside, or it can come to this a other side of this channel right here as well. So that it's in the channel. So gold continues to the move to the downside here. And NQ moving sideways in this channel here, now visiting the upper side, that could mean a rejection down to the downside there. Okay. Made a new low right here. So if we sync this one here, so we do have a negative or a red stack EMA. That means that all the moving averages are aligned to the downside, and also the prices below the moving averages. Then that would be a bearish. This here is neutral. It's in consolidation. The moving averages are not all stuck together or stacked in the same direction, and prices in between the moving averages. So and then momentum is resetting here. Week off of the moving average to the downside in a red candle there, bouncing off of the moving average, and still in the consolidation and in compression. Potential engulfing, closing there. So we have an engulfing candle right there, continuation to the downside. I'm looking at other time charts. Definitely in compression after this move. This area here is definitely compression. Double bottom right here. So the interesting thing is that it's in the it's in between the green line there, or the green area here, which actually it's red now. So I'm gonna change this one. Because it's a resistance area. And I really, I took it right in the middle of it. That it's actually not a good idea. Now coming back down, threading this new low. Making a new low there. Yeah, now after this big move here, it's hard to take a long or a short. It's already extended back. You never know. I said that this could be the next level if it consolidates here and breaks to the downside. All right, I'm gonna leave the video there. There's one trade, one loser that I took there. Probably not in the best area here, just below the smooth 50, which is that purple line right there, right against it, and it bite me for what was it, $180 down. So I'm gonna keep looking and see if there's any reaction here. Again, at this point here, after this a good move to the downside, what I'm looking for is a trend reversal breakout. Okay, I'm not going to risk anything, or make a risk trying to go short at this level. That at least that's me. Still, compression, 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 compression. Tough to trade this market. Okay, all right. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.